What's up, guys? It's Matthew Richards 12 or Stuck on D's or Kanye East with another dev vlog. Woo! Um, I don't know. I wanted to kind of show off some of the pieces of the new expansion update, and primarily starting with Verdant, because I think that's probably the coolest thing that the update brought. It was something that I never did and kind of worked on. And I thought it was pretty cool. Um, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, like, what happened to the mining DLC? He promised it would come out that weekend, and it never did. Guys, I'll be honest, I haven't even touched it. I haven't even touched it. It's a little bit of a motivation thing, but getting some stuff in the real world finished. But guys, it's gonna come out, I promise. But in the meantime, you get this heckin' dev update. It goes into the details. Woo! Pretty cool, right? but, um, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show off the simple generation. It's actually a really easy script and how it works. Um, but yeah, let's get right into it. So, if most people know that Verdant is a auto-generated kind of level, so every server will have its own Verdant level and layout, and not one, and like none of them be the same. And it starts off with the lobby, and then it uses the rooms, aka puzzle pieces, to create the level. Um, so what happens is there's a list of these green tabs. It's a while loop, so as long as there's green tabs, the generation will continually generate. So here, I'll run the script real quick. Um, and so if there's a green tab, that means there has to be a room attached to that green tab. And guess what? Each room and every room has their own green tabs. So it adds the green tab to the overall list, though. Overall, the generation will actually just keep on going on and on forever as it continuously expands. So what happens is after a count of 900 rooms have generated, it'll start closing them off with this model I call cutoff wall. Pretty easy. Um, and it pretty much just destroys all the green tabs. You just saw it. I don't know if you saw it, but that one just got cut off. We can kind of watch. Another thing is you can't really see it because it's so quick, but there is a block that identifies if there's something in front of it. So you don't have walls running into each other and whatever. Um, these blocks are right here. There's these transparent pieces. I can click them, make them a little easier to see. Um, this is the hallway checker, this is for the medium sized room checker, and this is for the larger rooms. So like, let's say in the generation script, which is pretty much keeps on rolling the dice. There's a dice that pretty much rolls in it. Like if it's 20 out of, if it's the number 20, that means um, there has to be, that's like the lab room. And if it's a lab room, can I spell Verdant right? So so yeah, how does the script work? So it's pretty much like a internal dice here. So let's say it rolls a number lower than 14. Well, it's just gonna generate a normal size room. So then it would first call for the normal size room checker, which is this medium one. It would put it in front of the hallway. If there was no blocks in front of it, then it will generate a room. If there is a block in front of it, it will actually not generate a hallway right away. It'll get the hallway room checker, check if it has enough room for a hallway. If it doesn't, then it cuts it off. And that's how that works. So you won't have like rooms or hallways intersecting each other, and it prevents that from happening. Um, so yeah, so what happens in the script? So the first 500 generations are actually just going to be normal hallways. And then after 500, it starts generating the quote-unquote special rooms, which is the theater, the crystal room, the hole, and I think there's technically all the special rooms. Holy moly, who's leaving my Discord? Then after 900 counts, so after 900 things are generated, then it goes to the cutoff wall functions. Um, and actually, the script is what just happened to my thing? Sorry about that. My Roblox Studio game crashed. All right, that had not happened in a while. Um, but yeah, I mean, so what was I saying? I was saying, after I was really interrupted by my crash. What happens? 500 after 500 rooms spawn. Um, then it moves to 900. 900 cut off all the things, and then it pretty much deletes all the green tabs. And yeah, then there's no more green tabs. Then the while loop ends, and that's how that works. So yeah, it's actually really simple because the pretty much it relies on the C frame of the red tab and the green tab. So all these rooms are under one block. These are usually red, um, but but of course I made them the same color of all the tiles for the update and whatever. But pretty much the whole structure moves under this one tab. So everything inside the model is under one tab. So what happens is for every green tab, the red C frame teleports to the green tab's C frame, and it just makes a clone of all the pieces and blah 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 blah. And that is pretty much how the Verdant level generation happens. Yeah, so yeah, the easiest part was definitely the script. The script just took a couple hours. It was actually super easy to make. The hardest part is definitely actually the building, uh, building, building. Jesus Christ, the hallway creation. Actually making the models. Um, they're pretty hard to match up the smaller details. I mean, if this didn't have any of this, it would be super easy to make. But like for like example, the four-way intersection, which is right here, has these small little corner pieces, which you wouldn't really realize until you actually played with the generation for a while. That's pretty much it is. It's a whole bunch of trial and error and seeing what gaps and what happens. And of course, what I have right now is not perfect, not at all. Especially the second level is super messed up because what you'll probably notice in the bigger rooms is the pipes don't really match up. It's because I didn't have time to really pretty much check every big room and make sure that all the pipes lined up in time. That would just take forever. But someday, some point, I'll get it fixed. But most of the hallways, they do line up pretty well. But yeah, again, just a bunch of trial and error, seeing which rooms don't really match up with each other, and then just fixing it. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how the generation works. Um, if you have any questions about the script, or is interested in scripting, or you have trying to make your own game, drop the comment. I'll see what I can say about it, and but at the end of the day, I mean, the scripting was pretty much the easiest part of this generation. It was more to do with the actual creating of each um, building every piece. I know, again, I don't know if you also noticed a lot of the rooms that you guys submitted um, are in here, but of course they don't have the tabs or the generation areas yet. Um, they're gonna come, I promise. And again, I know a lot. I did say before, I'm still gonna do is I want to add pretty much everybody's submissions to the game um, whenever I can. So it's gonna come someday, some other day. But that is pretty much it with the Verdant level. Again, not a really complicated script. Again, the hardest part was just making the rooms actually matching up with each other and not making them look super crazy. Um, but yeah, again, have any questions about how the script worked? Please let me know in the Discord or anything. I'd love to help. Whatever game you're making. Roblox, I think, is by far the easiest thing I've ever done in my, or I shouldn't say that. I think Roblox Studio and Lua is really easy to understand and get your head wrapped around it. So I'd love to help if anybody has any of those questions. Um, and yeah, more updates are to come, and thank you for watching. Peace!